Ladies and gentlemen, collectors and coin enthusiasts, welcome back to NT Coins World, where history, artistry, and numismatic treasure come to life. Today, prepare yourselves for an electrifying deep dive into two iconic American coins that have captured the hearts of collectors worldwide. We're pulling back the curtain on the 1974 D Washington quarter and the 1980 D Washington quarter, both in fine condition. Get ready for history-packed narratives steeped in design brilliance, minting nuance, market intrigue, and collector passion. Let's get started. Here we go. Imagine holding a sleek silver-colored quarter in your palm, a symbol of America's timeless coinage. The 1974 D Washington quarter, minted at Denver, stands as a hallmark of 1970s U.S. numismatics. Even in fine condition, which indicates noticeable but moderate wear, this coin carries remarkable charm and collector desirability. Our story begins in the early 1970s, a period of social shifts, technological leaps, and inflationary pressure. The Washington Quarter series, introduced in 1932 to commemorate George Washington's 200th birthday, had been circulating for 4 decades by 1974. In that year, as we neared the United States bicentennial era, the economy was shifting. Nixon had taken the US off the gold standard in 1971, inflation climbed into the teens by mid-decade, and precious metal hoarding affected coin supplies. Yet quarters remained essential, appearing in pockets and machines across the nation. Mintages fluctuated, but coin collecting kept growing in popularity, especially for coins bridging historical sentinel moments like the 1970s. The 1974 D quarter bears the classic Washington design introduced in 1932 by sculptor John Flanagan. The obverse, front, shows a left-facing bust of George Washington, dignified and steady, trimmed with the mottos "Liberty" above and "In God We Trust" to the left. The year 1974 is stamped boldly below his neck, a symbol of that year's place in American chronology. Around the periphery lies a raised rim with denticles, tiny teeth, for added classic style. Flipping to the reverse, we find Flanagan's equally iconic design of a bald eagle with outstretched wings perched on a bundle of arrows, framed by 2 olive branches below, symbols of war readiness and peace. Above are the phrases United States of America and quarter dollar, with the national motto E pluribus unum tucked between them. The coin's composition is clad, not silver, made of an outer layer of 75% copper and 25% nickel over a pure copper core. This copper-nickel clad approach, begun in 1965, was designed to save money and discourage silver hoarding. The D mint mark and mintage, stamped with a D on the obverse's lower truncation behind Washington's neck, the 1974 D quarter was struck at the Denver Mint. Its total mintage was approximately 619 million coins, a substantial figure, though coins from this era maintain appeal thanks to their position between mass circulation coins and rarer commemoratives. So, what is this coin worth? Grade plays a critical role. In fine F12 condition, where detail is moderate but heavy wear has smoothed high reliefs, the 1974 D quarter generally trades for around 50 cents to $1 in the collector market. If lightly circulated, about extremely fine EF40, it may command $1.50 to $2.50. Sharp examples in uncirculated tiers, MS60 and above, go higher, sometimes $5 to $8 at MS62, or $15 to $25 at MS65 for particularly lustrous specimens. Special proof coins are separate, highly collectible in their own right. Though no major Philadelphia vs. Denver varieties exist for 1974, collectors actively seek less-known anomalies. These off-center coins with portions clipped or missing edge material are rare and can be appealing. Raised die break lines or cuds, chunks missing from the rim caused by die chips, can elevate interest. Small doubling on Liberty or date can attract eagle-eyed specialists, though rare. Such error examples, even in fine condition, can sell for $10 to $40, plus depending on severity. Why does this coin maintain popularity? 3 reasons stand out. Set completeness. Many series-specific collectors aim to gather each year/mint mark. The 1974D fills an essential spot in 1971 to 1998 clad Washington Quarter Series. Budget accessibility. Fine-grade examples offer a low-cost entry point. A set built with fine-graded coins remains affordable yet aesthetically pleasing. Numismatic learning. The series is used to teach coin grading, clad metal properties, and design evolution. The iconic eagle on arrows reverse offers design appreciation. Collectors may group coins by mint, condition, era type, or topical theme like 1970s bicentennial era pieces. The 1974D quarter fits them all comfortably. Let's dig deeper into visual details. Enthusiasts look for obverse displays. Washington's cheek slightly worn in fine grade, but teeth ridges above Liberty remain recognizable, though softened. Reverse shows eagle feathers in the breast and tail region, moderately smooth. Fine status means arrows at foot are still evident, but not sharp. The rim shows continuous, though slightly worn, raised border. Denticles appear as small, evenly spaced bumps around the perimeter, evidence of a clean strike, good for grading. The Denver Mint in the 1970s had modern coining presses churning out coins. Minting quality was high, though occasional die cracks or minor surface blemishes occurred. Typical planchets of this era tended to vary slightly in color due to copper core oxidation reacting with nickel alloy layers, sometimes producing subtle golden or pinkish hues valued by die-hard collectors. Between 2020 to 2025, inflation and rare condition demand nudged many circulated quarters upward. The 1974D fine-grade coin has settled around 70 cents average with moderate demand. If a coin shows longer than average CUD near the date or denser die cracks, offers increase to $3 to $8. Buoyed by increased interest in clad sets, price charts show a consistent upward trajectory of approximately 5 to 8% annually. Next up, the 1980D Washington Quarter, minted again at Denver. Shares design DNA with its predecessor, but belongs to an era marked by late Cold War America, rising interest rates, and strong interest in clad coin series. Brought to fine grade, this quarter becomes an enduring collectible. By 1980, the US economy was wrestling with stagflation, interest rates on mortgages hit double digits, and the Soviet-Afghan War colored geopolitics. Domestically, President Carter's administration oversaw energy crises and inflationary pressures. Through this, the US Mint continued quarterly production to meet commercial demand, while collectors re-energized with clad series pursuits. You had 2 focal points, building complete sets, 1971 to 1998, and specialty collecting eras or DDRs. The 1980 quarter enters as a mainstream collectible with subtle intrigue. Obverse John Flanagan's Washington portrait remains center stage. Above is Liberty. To the left, tucked gently under his chin, is In God We Trust. The year 1980 finishes the bottom arc. Behind the neck appears the D mint mark, tiny yet visible. Reverse bald eagle defiantly perched on arrows and olive sprigs. Olive branches suggest peace. Arrows imply defense. The top scalloped rim reads United States of America, and the bottom reads $quarter. The traditional motto E pluribus unum appears above the eagle. Metal composition is the same cupronickel clad over copper. The weight weighs in at 5.67 grams and diameter 24.3 millimeters, consistent across clad quarters post-1965, the D mint mark and mintage. The 1980 D Washington Quarter saw an enormous production, about 614 million struck. This high mintage doesn't necessarily hinder collector appeal, but does cushion value. Yet within this large output lies subtle anomalies sought by era experts. Market value and collector grades. In fine F12 condition, typical valuation hovers around 50 cents to $1, nearly identical to the 1974-D due to proximity and similar demand. With slight improvement to EF40, prices rise to $1.25 to $2.50. high-end uncirculated specimens, MS60, MS62, trade between $5 to $10, with premium eye-appealing coins reaching $15 to $25 or more. Varieties, errors, and specialist attraction. While not known for major double die or die clash varieties, collectors spotlight a few items. Doubled die obverse, DDO, very rare. Show doubled letters in LIBERTY or date. Rotated, dies or misalignments. Miscentered or struck on misindexed dies create hula-skirted reverses or obverse shifts. Weak strikes. Some Denver batches in 1980 had uneven pressure, coins missing feather detail or rim denticles, die breaks or cuds, raised lines or rim chips give each coin its story. Even fine-grade errors can command $5 to $30 plus, depending on type and visibility. Why collect the 1980 D? These quarters hit several sweet spots. Completing clad series, every mint year aggregates toward full clad sets. Error, variety hunting. War eagles, non-crop variety coins, featuring stripes in the eagle's feathers from die imitation. Intrigue, errors amplify chase appeal. Modern rarity in fine grade, clean, fine grade coins with original luster are becoming scarce as time ages coins. Obverse. In fine grade, Washington's profile shows hair, detail faded, but cheekbone contour is smooth. Date and mint remain crisp. Reverse. Wing and tail feathers show wear. Arrows still define. Olive leaves resemble shape. Lettering strong. Surface. Fine patina is accepted. Any harsh cleaning causes grade drop. Price trends and market outlook. 2025. Over the last half-decade, demand for modern clad quarters has stayed steady. The 1980 D in fine condition consistently trades around 70 cents to $1, with error-grade examples trending higher. Auction results occasionally show rare error F-grade coins going for $20 to $40. Some years, demand spikes before mint releases of new sets. The 1980 D Washington quarter fine condition is a numismatic treasure trove of affordability and heritage. It delivers mid-20th century American artistry, economic narrative, and collector value wrapped in a humble pocket coin. In fine grade, it's accessible, yet still rich enough for discovery, storytelling, and incremental investment. And there you have it, coin collectors, two quintessential US quarters from the 1970s and 1980s, each with its own story etched in copper and nickel. The 1974 D Washington quarter. Fine, a bridge between 1960s silver-free coinage and rising inflation, offering design elegance and collectible simplicity. The 1980 D Washington quarter fine, a modern-era veteran, infused with Cold War-era narratives and fertile ground for error studying. Both orbit together in clad set lore and numismatic nostalgia. Whether you're just stepping into collecting or deepening an established collection, these two quarters deliver authenticity, art, and value for each ruled finger. If you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to NT Coins World for more coin chronicles, everything from ancient prototypes to modern rarities. Drop a comment telling us which quarter has you most excited and which year or mint you want us to spotlight next.